it's time to get it lit. We got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, the pass of your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. Are you ready? Set? Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
There you go. 4-8. It's a party now. It's a party now. He's coming. He's coming. Hey, kill. Kill. 27. Hey, kill. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that. First drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Vikings 7, Bears 0.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Kill.
Here's Geis. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
47. 55. Hey, eat. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 26.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Here we go. 4-8. Walk the run. Shit. Kill. Turn up. So we're going to 53. 55, Mike. 55. 26.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check. Press down. Kill. 47.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Following the penalty, it's Geis. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Check. 58's the money. 58's the money. You don't want none. Give me, pick up the ball. 58. Go.
In his own end zone, it's Kaepernick. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Get ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So they're improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on first downs and hopefully points.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Right there in the middle. 55. I'm here all day. I'm here. Here we're going to 53. Tighten up. He's checking. Here we go, 46. Hammer. Switch.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man on the out route. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go. Hey, check.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at his own 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick 6. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Hey, kill. 47. Everybody kill. Check. Slam. Kill. Switch. We're going to 54. Whip. 26.
Throwing on second down. Prescott.
No.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Check 20. Go. 58 to Mike. 58. I got him. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Yeah. Mike, 58 right there. Yeah. That's trash. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. He's got Smith here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Guys, it's game situation.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
Let's go, Captain. Let's go. We got this. Chance.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
58's the money. 58's the money. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 22, jet, Bama. 22, jet, Bama. Under 10, 10. Showing it, showing it.
On second down, Law, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So backed up to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick, escaping the pressure right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, and with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Tavecchio puts this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Here go 46. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here go 47.
Out of the gun, Geis. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Single. We're going to 54 Lions. We're going to 54 Lions. Then we're going to 53. Check 52. Here we go 46. Here we go 47.
Babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Hey, watch it. We're going to 54 Lions. Then we're going to 53.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
He's checking crowd. Check 3. Gun. Here we go. Going to 54. Lion. Right there in the middle. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And this one complete to Smith. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Kaepernick now on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Looking to go back to Thomas again. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Kill. 47.
All day, dog.
Alert 3. Argue. Switch it. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26. 26.
Prescott yet again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Kill. 47. Set. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. It's just me and you. It's just me. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 50. There we go. Kill. Hey, watch the slip. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Yo. 39. Check, Mike, 39. Check.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I got you, boy.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Exit.
Now Kaepernick. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I got one.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Now watch one.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You don't want none, baby. Hey, you.
To throw, Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now Kaepernick. The open man is Smith. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Prescott from the gun, looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to go back to Thomas again. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Vikings take over the 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
52, Mike 52. In your favor. Go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist.
Kaepernick going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL's record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Prescott off play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And this one is right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, Neil. Watch the ship. Check, check.
To throw, Kaepernick. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. To throw is Kaepernick. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Check. 55 to mine. Check. 47. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Shoot! Shoot! Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come, come. Undercrush.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. A game there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Chicago. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
He's got it with the 15. It's a big one there for the Vikings. And even 60 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Watch the twist. Check, 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 check. Hey!
On play action, it's Kaepernick. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Out, out, out. Tight dog, tight dog, tight. Check 13.
They'll run for it with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Kaepernick to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for two. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up one makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Under 10, under 10. 46. Showing up. 26.
3rd down, here's Geis. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 46. Kill. Take 4. Joker. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. 26.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Hey, switch gears. Shoot. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They're going to keep it on the ground, and he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Kaepernick. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.